Do you want to become a K-pop idol but you're kind of lazy about it? Well, firstly, you should kind of fix that. But secondly, here is a temporary solution for you. So SL Studio is hosting another summer audition week. I don't really know why it's called audition week when it goes for a month, but they are hosting an audition where you can apply once, but also apply for 8 companies at the same time. So the companies include SM Pledis, Belift, YG, Pnation, Starship, Source Music, and Yuehua. And to add another benefit would definitely be that a lot of these companies don't have restrictions, so that includes age, gender, nationality, so this is definitely a benefit. And if you're interested, keep on watching. So right now we're on the SL Studio Academy official Instagram, and we're going to go on to this post, which has the English translation essentially. And this one is specifically for foreigners, as it says here. And so this audition is until August 20th. So foreigners means whoever doesn't live in Korea. So as I mentioned in the intro, here are the companies that are a part of this audition essentially. So for video details, the file name should be your name / your age / feel, so vocal, rap, dance, whatever that may be. And the size of the video should be 100 megabytes under each file. And what you can do is literally just go onto your computer, check the file, and it'll show you what size it is. Upload only one video, one or two. So this means that you can actually submit 2 videos. I don't know why it says here, but it's like a rough translation. So the second video that you can submit is a sub video. This one is just purely optional if you do want to show off more talents. So essentially choose another field, then you can totally do that. My recommendation, just go with whatever you've prepared, because having one category or having 2 categories, it's honestly just the same. But if you are submitting the second category, just make sure you're actually confident in it and you're not just submitting it for the sake of it. So the file 1 is a self-introduction. Do not go over 15 seconds. It's shorter than you think, so make sure you speak fast. And then the main video, that one is not optional. You have to submit it. Don't go over 90 seconds, and same for the sub video. So for the self-introduction, song, and rap, so singing and rapping, there should be no masks, and it should be an upper body shot. For dancing, wearing mask doesn't matter, and it should be a full body shot. For the song, make sure you choose without instrumental music. So when you're singing, just only showcase your voice. And rap with a beat is what it's supposed to say. I checked the Korean one before this, and the translation is a little bit off. So with a beat, but make sure you play it a little softly, is what the Korean one says. And for dance, obviously, you have to do it with music, and you can only apply once, and we will contact you for additional video requests or first round passes. And after the link closes, all of the data will be delivered to each of the companies. Expect to take 1 to 2 weeks to notify the first round passers. So essentially 1 to 2 weeks after the audition close date, that is what you should look out for. Okay, so now we're going to go on to the rules of each company. So for SM, there is no limits when it comes to gender, age, nationality, but you should choose one of vocal, rap, dance, or acting. And for Pledis, there's no gender or nationality. However, they do look for people who are born after 2003, and this includes 2003. And choose 2 of vocal, rap, dance, and acting. And when it means choose 2, it means up to 2. So you can choose one, that's still fine. But for SM, they only want to see 1. So let's say you're going to audition for both SM and Pledis, then you should include 1 video. And for Belift, there's no limits on gender or nationality. However, they want people who are born after 2000, and it includes 2000. So choose 2 of vocal, rap, dance, acting. And for YG, they surprisingly only look for Koreans, the odd one out. Is YG truly a bad company? And if so, why do they keep making these mistakes that continue within generations? In this video, I'm going to be answering all of your questions about YG, things you didn't know. So they look for boys and girls who are born between 2003 to 2011, and you should choose one of vocal, rap, dance, or acting. And the next company is Pnation, no limits for gender or nationality, but born between 2000 to 2012, and you should choose 2 of vocal, rap, dance, acting. Starship, there's no limits at all, but choose 2 of vocal, rap, dance, and acting. For sports music, there's no limits on nationality. However, they only look for girls who are born after 2005, including 2005, which is a little crazy to think about because I'm 2005, and that's extremely young. So choose 1 of vocal, rap, dance, and acting. And then lastly, for Yuehua, no limits on gender or nationality, but boys and girls who are born between 2004 to 2011. And you should choose vocal, rap, dance, or acting, 2 of them. Okay, so how to find the Google form. You go on to their audition thing, and it will show you a past Google form. You go on to visit link, and it'll lead you to a nice Google form. Previously, when it was like a day ago since the post had been uploaded, it wasn't working, the Google form, but I think they just fixed up a few problems and now it's good. So please put your email, your name, your phone number, and make sure to actually put your country code as well, and then your date of birth, your height and weight in centimeters and kilograms, your gender, your SNS ID. So this could be Instagram, Facebook, whatever SNSD ID you have. These days, I recommend you put just your KakaoTalk ID because that's playing it really easy. So nationality number 1, and then nationality number 2, just in case you have 2. But let's say you don't have other nationalities, you only have 1 nationality, just write NA as a non-applicable. And then put your applying field. So let's say you're doing vocal and rap, then you would choose vocal +1 because that +1 is rapping. Just make sure you put whatever your main category is in the actual field, if that makes sense. So if you're doing dancing and singing, but dancing is your main thing, put dance +1. And then apply all of the companies you want. But before you apply, you have to check the age, gender, nationality limit. I mean, none of them except for YG restrict on nationality. So let's say you are fitting all of the age and all of the gender, like you're a female and you're pretty young, so you can apply for all of them, but you're not Korean, then you can literally click on every single one of them except for YG. So the file 1 should be your self-introduction video, don't go over 15 seconds. For file 2 is the main video, don't go over 90 seconds. And file 3 is your sub video, that is optional as I said. Read all of this and I'm sure that means agree. I think they forgot to put the rest of the letters in there, but make sure you click A as an agree and submit the form, and that is it. For more audition tutorials, watch this playlist, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!